Yo, what's up, guys? Slow day in the markets, yes, sir. Pretty slow day in the markets, but we will see, guys. We will see. By the way, I finally fixed my electricity. Now I will be able to flip around all of my office setup. Now I will be able to turn on my monitors and grind and make money, guys. 10 million this year is the goal. My net worth by the end of the year has to be 10 million. So I better get to freaking work. Better get to freaking work. I better get to freaking work. Let's go. Welcome, everyone. Come on, Goldie. Give me something. Yeah, this week has been a very peaceful week, news-wise. That's why price has been so weird. Yeah, I like trading. Weeks where there's news for me are the best trading weeks. I mean, we need news for price to move. If not, price barely moves. I do not like to trade news, but I like weeks with news because that means there will be volume, there will be movement. But yeah, let's see what's up today, guys. Yo, welcome everyone. Welcome everyone, guys. What was my last year's net worth? Very close to an M. Well, if you add up the watches, if you add up the car, everything over €1 million. I only talk euros. I don't talk other bullshit. But I mean, I need to really push it. Bro, sabes quién soy en Telegram, me lo he imaginado. Me lo he imaginado. Thank you for the support. Where am I from? I'm from Spain, but I'm currently living in Dubai. And I'm on a mission. 10 million by the end of the year. Need to push very hard the businesses, need to push very hard trading, need to push very hard the fund. Does not net worth include assets like watches? Yeah, it does include assets like watches. The thing is, as I only have like 88,000 worth of watches, I really don't count. Like, I do count it. If I really calculate my net worth properly, I do count, obviously, my watches because they are assets and they have been a great investment. Look, I'm going to show you exactly how much I'm up. Do I think I can reach billions? I mean, becoming a billionaire, obviously, you have to work very hard to become a billionaire, but there is a degree of luck in becoming a billionaire. There is a degree of luck when becoming a billionaire. There is a Mark Cuban in a podcast says, which is very true. You can create a business plan for a business to make millions, but to generate billions is very hard. Like to start a business from scratch and get it to make billions, or make it worth billions. It's very hard. It's very few who achieve it. Obviously, if you are very rich, you can always get with other business partners. You can start leveraging with debt and start buying businesses and accumulating and become a billionaire that way, or become a billionaire by accumulating real estate and leveraging with banks. But me as a sole business guy, I mean, it's hard, but I mean, I know if I really push, I can achieve it, but I'm not even sure if I want to be a billionaire. Because becoming a billionaire also comes with a lot of responsibility, comes with a lot of agendas to follow, with a lot of people to please. Not sure if it's worth it. I mean, me, as long as I have money for myself, for all of my family, for my kids and my kids' kids to live an incredible life without having to stress financially, that's more than enough. What's my average risk to reward? It really depends. I mean, yesterday we caught a trade when 1 to 13 risk to reward. Went 1 to 13. But sometimes I get 1 to 2. Sometimes I get 1 to 3. I usually start taking profits at least at 1 to 2. Yesterday I believe I started taking profits at 1 to 3. Let's go. Welcome everyone. Guys, if you talk to me in I don't know what language is that, I won't understand you. Let's go. Welcome everyone. So today I'm finally flipping over again my office, so you will have the cool background, the Dubai skyline background. So yeah, good stuff, guys. What do I reckon is going to happen with gold? I do not know. Nobody knows. Only thing I know is I have identified zones. Therefore, I am waiting for price to come to my zones and potentially trade from them. That's really all I know. And that's really all I can do. I am looking at the 45-minute time frame. So the inducement zones are not zones I'm going to trade, or I might, but it's not definite. On the sell zone, I am selling aggressive. As soon as price taps into the sell zone, I am pulling the trigger. But on the inducement zones, no. I just want to monitor price. I'm looking to build a model surrounding inducement zones. One to two, 1 to 1. I think it's very easy with your style. I close everything at 1 to 2 with your signals. Nice. I like to always hold runners. But at 1 to 4, 1 to 5, I will most likely be out around 70% most of the times. Really depends on the setup, really depends on the reaction. Sometimes price gives a 1 to 2 or a 1 to 4 in 5 minutes. Therefore, I will take 50% at 1 to 4 directly. Sometimes it takes 30 minutes to get to 1 to 4. Therefore, I will be trimming on the way there. Let's go. Welcome everyone. Guys, make sure you all subscribe. Go join my free Telegram in bio if you don't want to miss a single live. Scam streamer, then why do you join, Hellboy? Oh, I would love to block some people here in my lives. I'm literally sharing setups every single freaking day for free. And the same people, this Hellboy, for sure, he joins every single live, takes down every single zone. And trades every single zone I share. I don't know how to ban people. I think I can't ban people. I mean, I can mute them, but for me, I don't mind them. Like, I just don't want them to get my setups for free. I only like to share my setups to people who are actually grateful for what I do. Let's go. Welcome everyone. The hate you get is just an answer of your great job, bear in mind. I am totally fine with hate, guys. Furthermore, I laugh at hate because I am living my best fucking life, making a lot of money, helping thousands and thousands of people make money. Therefore, that a guy that lives with his mother, that has nothing better to do than to just hate on me or on whoever, because usually these people will just hate on everyone they see that are more successful than them. You think that will affect me, guys? I fucking laugh at them. I fucking laugh, and at the end of the day, I almost even feel bad for them. Also, I almost feel bad for them and for their empty lives. Come on, Alex, what's the greatest feeling of knowing you always feed your haters? Ah, haters, haters. I love haters, guys. What would life be without haters? I need somebody to tell me. Like, haters are the best indicator that you're actually doing a good job. What would life be without haters, guys? What's the difference between the elite and the pro? Just curious. Go on to the pro group if you're in the pro group and look at the video. I explain it on the free group. There's also a video where I explain the pro and the elite. Let's go. Welcome everyone. Guys, make sure you all subscribe. Go join my free Telegram in bio. I am live daily for free for everyone. I share my setups every single day for free for you guys. What people charge for, I do for free. Literally every single day. So if you don't want to miss, just make sure you join. And also go back to all of my live streams, check all of the zones, check the reactions to the zones, and see what's up. Guys, I sent you a message on Telegram. Guys, do not message me about the prop on Telegram. It's a completely separate business to the community. You have to contact their support. It's a completely different business. Has nothing to do with community. I mean, I am one of the co-founders, but it's a completely different business. Come on, gold is approaching the buy zone. Sorry, the inducement zone. Okay, it's not a buy zone, it's an inducement zone. Let's see how it reacts. If price was to clear some low here, I would most likely trade it, but it did not. So, like if price was to here create a low, then go back up, then take liquidity, then boom, boom, then I would enter. But as it did not create a clear low, so some external liquidity, not where I'm going to be monitoring it. But yeah, no, not much going on. Just going to be monitoring it, see what is up. And I am trying to do some Telegram ads, but this thing is not in review. Telegram ads, yeah, apparently that's the thing. Let's see, I'm just testing the waters. I am just testing the waters, see what is up. But yeah, let's see how price reacts to the inducement zone. Just an inducement zone, just to monitor. Can we buy on that inducement zone? You can do whatever you want, guys. I am not here to tell you what to do with your money, to tell you what to do with your accounts whatsoever. I am just sharing what I'm looking at. Will I be buying on the inducement zone? Most likely I won't be buying on the inducement zone. Or almost guaranteed I won't be buying on the inducement zone. And guys, make sure you all subscribe. Go join my free Telegram in bio. Tonight I will be flipping again my office, 180. So tomorrow you will have the good views. Tomorrow I will have finally my monitors ready to work with. Fuck, I'm so excited, guys. What's the point in VIP if you do this? If I do the live, so you get my actual entries, my stop losses. There's some trades I don't share live, either because the setup happened while I wasn't live or before I went live, or there's a new setup. You get my exact entries, stop losses. You get all of my strategy. The main reason you should join me is to learn my strategy, really. If you just want signals, I mean, you get them for free on live. But you get 30 hours of recorded lessons. You get an amazing community. You get $5,000 members sharing their setups daily. Great traders sharing their trades. It's a fucking good community, guys, we have going on. It really is. It's a 45-minute time frame. And let's see how price reacts to the inducement zone. Let's see how price reacts to the inducement zone. I can confirm his community is good. I joined yesterday and his videos are really helpful if anyone is curious. Thank you very much, Juan Perez. Yeah, if anyone wants to share feedback on the community, guys, you know I'm more than welcome all of your feedback. I'm very proud of my community. I'm very proud of everything I've built. And I always welcome your feedback because I know feedback is always great. If it's feedback coming from members, it is always incredible. Like it is always 10 out of 10 feedback. Joined on Monday. The community is great. Thank you very much, Jeremy. Appreciate you. Appreciate you guys. You're the best. Thank you. First trade with Alex, also a winner. Amazing. Love it. Love it. And bear in mind, this past 2 weeks have been pretty boring. We came from a crazy win streak. This year, I am at around 90%, over 90% win streak. So that's pretty nice. That is pretty nice, boys. And yeah, make sure you all subscribe. Also, when subscribing, guys, turn on the bell notifications and set it to all. This way, every time I go live, you will always get an email and you won't miss a single live. You will get setups every single day shared. So yeah, make sure you turn on those bell notifications. And I'm excited to turn on my monitors to finally be able to properly work and grind it out. Like really grind it out. Guys, when I get to the top, I hope to meet you one day. I live in Abu Dhabi. 100%. I mean, I'm very close to you here in Dubai. And I have to go to Abu Dhabi soon. In review, why is this guy not accepting my ad? I want to test this ad on Telegram. It's not. I do have electricity now. Yes, finally, guys, finally. Tomorrow you will see I will flip around my office and tomorrow you will get again the good background. And let's see how gold reacts to the inducement zone. In the meantime, guys, make sure you all support the live, like, follow, everything. Share it with your friends. Join the free Telegram. I really want to take over YouTube the same way we took over TikTok. So let's get it. Come on, price approaching inducement zone. Let's see. I am not trading the inducement zone, guys. Just to make it clear to all of you. I am not trading the inducement zone. I just want to monitor it. See what price is up to on this zone. But it's like it. My opinion would be very risky to trade this inducement zone. Price might hold it. Sometimes price does hold inducement zones, but gotta keep it chill, guys. We gotta keep it chill. We gotta keep it patient. So if you monitor it, you might trade it, yes, but in today's case, I don't think I will be trading the inducement zone. I'd rather be patient. Gold is at a tricky area right now after clearing all-time high. Now looks like it's creating a new structure. Therefore, we gotta keep it chill, guys. We gotta keep it chill. Let's go. Welcome everyone. Yo, make sure you all subscribe, guys. Go join my free Telegram in bio. I am live daily for free for everyone sharing my analysis, my trades, and much more. I opened 5 spots. I believe there's still 2 spots left to join community today with lifetime access. So, yeah. And I am on the road to 100k subscribers now. Sounds like a lot, but I think we can get to 100k subscribers, especially now. Soon I will start uploading YouTube content. When I get my guy to move here, a business partner of mine, he will be moving here to Dubai for a few months. So hopefully we will be able to pump out a bunch of content. Jan, I 100% agree. I'm unable to watch all day. He sends stuff in the morning, but I would like a signal format where he just says buy or sell with TP and SL. I mean, you get a signal format. You get my exact entry, stop loss, and when I'm taking profits when I enter a trade. You get my setup early in the morning, and then as soon as I place a trade, I let you know my exact entry price, my stop loss, when I'm taking profits, and so on in the community, obviously. Am I trading from the inducement zone? No, I won't be. I will be monitoring it, but I am not trading it, guys. I just want to see how price reacts. I'm looking to build a model. I do not trade pending orders, guys. I'm sorry, but I just don't trade pending orders. I used to trade in the past, but I get way better entries without pending orders, so I just don't trade pending orders anymore. Let's see inducement zone, guys. I am not trading it, okay? I'm just monitoring it. I am not trading it. I believe price has a high chance of clearing this inducement zone, but I'm looking to build an entry model based off inducement zones. So we are studying it. Usually what price is always doing with inducement zones is it is manipulating the zone and then giving some reaction. This is what I see all the time. Now my focus is how can I time these entries when price manipulates the zone? Like what? Trying to figure out a way to time this manipulation entries. So yeah, that's what I'm currently focusing on. So yeah, just monitoring. I mean, you guys are going to see how I create an entry model here on live. 1 minute change of character. I do not look at lower time frame. How would I say? I do not look at that kind of. I do not look at that kind of confirmations. But fuck, I really like this sell zone, guys. I really like this sell zone over here. Trend reversal to entry model, I mean, it looked pretty clean. So you're going to be waiting for it. Price is coming far away. It's coming far away from it, but we will see. But yeah, just monitoring the zone, looking to build an entry model. I am not buying, guys. You can do whatever you want, but I am not buying. I am for now just monitoring the zone. Monitoring the zone in hopes of building an entry model based off inducement zones. But in the meantime, while we wait, guys, make sure you all subscribe. Go join my Telegram in bio. I am live daily for free for everyone. Also, go check my live recordings here on YouTube. Go check all of my live recordings. Go check all of the zones I share, the reactions to the zones I share. I think you will find plenty of value. Let's see, guys. I am not trading the zone, okay? I'm just trying to be clear. I am not trading the zone, but I am trying to understand what price tends to do in inducement zones. Usually it manipulates the zone, then gives some reaction. So I'm trying to figure out some sort of entry model surrounding this information. But I am not buying, guys. Just to be clear, I am not buying. I am just monitoring the zone in hopes to build an entry model, but I am not buying. No, guys, I am not in. I am not sure if I am not sure if you guys hear me or no. Those of you asking if I'm buying or no, but I am not buying. I am just looking to build an entry model with inducement zones. Okay, so now price has manipulated. So my goal is to figure out how to time entries when price manipulates zone. Well, let's see what it does today. Let's see what it does. Let's see if it does what it usually does with inducement zones, which is it manipulates it, then it gives a reaction. But as you know, guys, I do not like drawdown. I do not like drawdown. I like to enter my trades in areas where price will give an immediate reaction and hopefully get a 1-to-1, a 1-to-2, where I can protect my position and be risk-free. Therefore, when looking at these setups, it's very hard for me to figure out where I could be entering to get my sniper entries. How's Dubai? Dubai is great. What is I in this zone in your terms? Just an inducement zone. It's a zone I expect price to manipulate, exactly as it's doing right now. Exactly as it's doing right now. Usually price manipulates inducement zones, then gives reaction. So I am trying to build an entry model based off price manipulating inducement zones and giving reaction. How can I time entries? Okay, like what can I do to time my entries when price manipulates these inducement zones? A lot of times it always does the same. It manipulates the zone, then gives reaction. So I am looking at a way to time my entries to get sniper entries, so I can protect, and if it's a loss, it's a loss. If it's a win, it's a win. But I always focus on high win rate and sniper entries and little drawdown. That's really what I focus on. So we will see. I am trying to figure out an entry model, guys. I am not trading the inducement zone. I am just monitoring it, trying to figure out an entry model. Let's see what price does today. But I am, or most of the times, 90% of the times lately, guys, if you've been joining my lives and monitoring inducement zones with me, you will have seen how price tends to manipulate the zone, then give a pretty good reaction. So that's what I'm looking at currently. Wait for price to show you a shift of structure. You see, one thing I've realized with this lower time frame shift of structure is that it's usually a trap. Price will create a shift of structure, then you can place an entry and it will wipe your stop loss immediately. Why is it not a trend reversal one entry model? As I was explaining earlier, for me to trade this setup, okay, to aggressively trade this setup, I would need to see price create a low here, okay, then a high, maybe a higher low or a higher high, whatever, I don't really mind. Then create this low, and then I would trade it aggressively, okay? If I was to see an external liquidity being cleared, okay, if I could see some sort of external liquidity being cleared, then I would most likely trade the zone aggressively, which this brings me back to a setup we traded, which was a trade we closed at 1000 pips. Let's see if I can see it. Which was, I believe, this trade. Did we take this trade? Wednesday, I think it was a trade we took on a Monday. I believe we did take this trade as well here, but I'm referring to a trade we took on a Monday. It was Tuesday, has to be somewhere close. Well, but look, I can find you an example of what I'm referring to. For me to trade, let's say today's setup, I would need, you see, for example, here, price here has taken a low which is pretty close to price, very clearly. Then given the setup, in this case a trend reversal too, and then price has reacted to the zone. Boom. Let's see if I can find another clear example. I hope you guys are understanding what I'm meaning, or what I mean. Here as well, I think we did take this one too. Very nice setup. I believe we did take a buy from here. But look, for example, here the same. As you can see, price takes this low, then creates the move. Then I would trade. When price creates a setup like today, very close to a low, like taking external liquidity, that's when I like the setup, or that's when I would trade it. As you see in today's example, there is no, like, there are lows, but they are very far away. So as I say, if price had created a low somewhere around here, maybe in the same session or at most day prior session, then the low, then this high, then I would trade it aggressively if I had this liquidity, external liquidity, close to this low, close to this setup. But as it's not the case, then I will just be monitoring. Let's go. Welcome everyone, guys. Remember, I am not trading this zone. I am just monitoring it in hopes to create an entry model. Surrounding inducement zones. And guys, in the meantime, make sure you all subscribe. Go join my Telegram in bio. I am not trading for now. I am just waiting for setups. I have the 45-minute time frame, and let me turn on the lights here in the office. What did I learn? As I always say, guys, I learned the hard way. I learned by trading, by failing. Took me a long time to get where I'm at. I've been trading, I've literally been involved in the markets, because there's a difference between trading and being involved in the markets. Most people, are just involved in the markets. They are gambling, they are just playing around, they are just doing whatever, but they are not actually trading. Um, Therefore, I've been involved in the markets since I was 15 years old. I opened my first live account when I was 16 years old, a custodial live account on XTB under my father's name. I can remember perfectly. But yeah, I wasn't trading. I really started trading when I was 18, 19. That's when I really became serious about trading. That's when I really started to not trying to flip accounts, to following a strategy, to managing risk, to ignoring the outcome and focusing on the inputs of my trades. And that's what I consider trading. Everything else is just gambling, it's just playing around. So that was a bit, or that's how long I've been. So welcome everyone. Krishna, I mean, I'm sorry about that. As I said, I am not entering, I am just monitoring the zone. You teach all this in your pro group? Yes, I do teach absolutely everything. A to Z. Literally everything you need. Literally everything you need. Literally everything you need. So price, manipulating zone, giving some reaction. I'm looking to build an entry model around this. I'm looking to build an entry model around this, but I am trying to figure out a way to time an entry around here, because obviously if I was, let's put the case, okay, I did not trade it, I did not enter, but let's say I entered, I was able to snipe this entry, okay, I usually always snipe my entries, and I was to place, let's say, my SL below this low, just putting a hypothetical case, price would have already given me around 1 to 2 risk to reward. Therefore, at that stage, I can already trim some profits and protect my entry. So with inducement zones, I'm just trying to figure out a way to time my entries on the manipulation. Let's go. Welcome everyone, guys. Make sure you all subscribe. Go join my Telegram in bio. I am live daily for free for everyone. It seems like you want to break your rule today. As I say, I am not trading, guys. I am not trading the zone. I am just monitoring the zone. I'm just monitoring the zone to see if price does what it usually does on the zones. But I'm not monitoring it. If I was to enter a trade here, that would be breaking all of the rules of my strategy. Therefore, I am not entering. Let's see, in review, Telegram, approve my ad. Why are you not approving my ad? Fuck, guys, the alarm of the building. It always happens, guys. Sometimes it even happens at 5 a.m. This fucking fire alarm. And it even happens at 5 a.m. You're sleeping and suddenly this thing starts waking you up. Okay, go to shut up finally. FBI's on the way. It's the fire alarm here in the building. I don't know, people must be smoking shisha or I don't know, or cooking without the El extractor, I don't know how you say it in English. And fuck, it sounds in all of the building. 5 a.m. I would go crazy. Trust me, it has happened once or twice. Now it's been a very long time it didn't happen, but yeah, I don't know what the fuck people are doing at 5 a.m. I don't know what people are doing at 5 a.m. to ring the fire alarm, like to make the fire alarm go off. Hablas español, soy de España. I am from Spain. How much will you rely on trading to make the 10M? To be honest, not much. I will rely more on businesses to make 10M, because to make 10 million of trading alone is insane. Like, it's really, really insane. It's like top 0.0001% of retail traders will make 10 million in a year. My goal is to rely as much as I can on businesses and push businesses as much as I can. No levels too long, not as of right now, no. I am monitoring the zone, see if price does what it usually does, which is manipulate the zone, then give some reaction. But for now, no entry, just monitoring, looking to build an entry model. Trading is nothing but gambling. It's gambling with an edge. You can view it as gambling with an edge. I don't really view trading as gambling, because usually when you gamble, the odds are for the house. The same way I really don't view poker as gambling. It's places where you can actually have an edge. So I don't really view trading as gambling, or to some extent yes, but you can have an edge in trading. You can actually make money from trading. How many years did it take you to become profitable in this business? Look, to be honest, it took me around 5 years to really see consistency in trading. But actually, it took me like 1 year, 1.5 year. Because the first 4 years I was doing shit. I was just messing about in the markets. I was just messing about in the markets for the first years. Therefore, I wasn't really trading. Yes, that when I got serious, I already had 4 years experience, but what experience? Because during those first 4 years, I was just looking at YouTube random strategies, random EMA strategy to make $500 a day trading Forex. Like this bullshit that now I look at it and I'm like, fuck, poor people falling for this. And craziest thing is those videos are the ones that have the most amount of views. That to me just blows my mind. Did the markets give better setups 2 years ago than now? For me, it's just seasonal. My trading is purely seasonal. There's seasons. I get my setups every single day. Like for example, the start of this year, guys, we went on a 50-day win streak without hitting a single stop loss. Market was just giving me trend reversal to entry models every day. Like that was pretty crazy. But it's seasonal. Before that, the month of December was a losing month for me, which I didn't have a losing month since April of 2023. Yeah, it's just seasonal. I mean, it's for me, it's not about years; it's about months, really, or weeks. But yeah, I would say with my strategy, any time of the year, you would suddenly start getting setups non-stop, and that's when you have to take full advantage. That's when you really have to sit down and take full advantage. If you're successful with a personal account, what's the best size account to start with for a funding challenge? Me, the way I view funded accounts is risk to reward. Or like now it's been years I don't trade funded accounts. Actually, I took two funded accounts with Vanadium Funding. I am co-owner of a prop firm. I took two funded accounts with Vanadium Funding and I passed both of them. And when the spreads were high, people were complaining, the spreads, this and that. I passed two funded challenges as if it was nothing. Like the only two funded challenges I took, I passed them. But yeah, I would view, sorry, I go off topic very easily, as you can tell. I would view funded accounts, or I viewed funded accounts as risk to reward. How much am I risking in challenges? How much am I getting in payouts? Because obviously, the way I did funded accounts back then was, look, I'm spending 1K to buy four 50K challenges. And then out of these four challenges, two I will fail, two I will pass, one I will get a payout from. Then I will get, let's say, a 10% payout or a 8% payout on that funded account. So what this tells me is that I have invested 1K and I've made 4K back. That's a 1 to 4 risk reward on funded accounts. I view funded accounts like that, but this is what has worked for me. It might not work for you. There's other people that like to keep it very conservative just with one challenge. How long do I sit on the charts a day? I have around 5,000 hours of gold, of time spent looking at gold. Around 5,000 hours, literally. Guys, are we in? No, I am not in. I'm not sure about you guys, but I am not in. I am just monitoring the zone, not trading it. Just monitoring it. I would like to see if I can build an entry model surrounding inducement zones. But as I say, it's very hard for me to time an entry around this area. So just for now, monitoring. Just for now, monitoring. Again. Let's see. 3, 2. The alarm went out in the building, but not in my apartment, luckily for me. But now I pass fundeds way faster than before, of course. I mean, if I wouldn't, then I would be in trouble. How many funded accounts have I lost? Quite a few for sure. Let's go, welcome everyone. Let's see if we get balloons. Yeah, we do get balloons. And I think if I go like this, and let's see if I go like this. No, like this, nothing. Yo, what's up with TV guy? I think he entered the buy. I think he entered the buy there. Like I said, guys, I am not entering the buy. I am not entering. I am monitoring to see how can I time potential entries on inducement areas. But I am not trading the zone. And I mean, if you want me to learn about FIB extensions, I think FIB extensions are literally my biggest strength. So noobs or gambler zones, Divim. I suggest you go over my YouTube live recordings. So guys, welcome everyone. So make sure you all subscribe. Make sure you all go join my free Telegram in bio. And you won't be missing a single live. What do I think of footprints? I do not trade footprints. Guys, I've insisted thousands of times. I am not trading this zone. I am just monitoring to see if there is a potential entry model I can look at to trade inducement zones. I do not trade inducement zones. They are zones I expect to be manipulated. They are zones I expect to get manipulated. Exactly what price did. And I am trying to figure out a way to time entries around these areas to get my usual sniper entries. We will see what price does. As I say, guys, I am not trading. I am not trading the zone, and I'm actually going to hit the gym while I wait for my setups. As price requiring a little too much patience for my taste. So I'm going to go to the gym in the meantime. He quemado la cuenta por tu mentoring, as if I told you guys to buy. I mean, just go on the live and see how many times you've asked me if I entered, and I said no. But I'm just monitoring to see if I can create some sort of entry model surrounding inducement zones. But as you see, it's very hard to predict until where price is going to go before reacting. When I'm trading supply and demand zones, it's pretty easy for me to say, okay, I enter at the tip of the zone, most likely price will react from the tip of the zone. When looking at inducement zones, I'm just trying to figure out, I am collecting data to see where price is reacting from most of the time. So yeah, I'm going to the gym while I wait for setups. As I said, I am not trading the inducement zone, guys. I am not trading the inducement zone. I was monitoring, see if I could somehow create some sort of entry model surrounding this inducement zones. We will see if price does. Usually what price does is manipulate, then react. So we will see. So we will see, guys. I'm going to hit the gym. Make sure you all subscribe. Go join my free group in bio and see you all over there. I will let you know as soon as I place a trade. I am not in a buy, guys. I am not in a buy. I am not in a buy. No one knows where is the buy zone. I do not have any buy zone for now. I have sell zones. I do not have buy zones. So yeah, I'm sprinting to the gym. I'm sprinting to the gym because I'm late. I will let you know as soon as I place an entry, guys. So yeah, see you all now. Look, you see, price now reacting from the inducement zone. Tends to do the same always, guys. Sorry, not from the inducement zone. Manipulates inducement zone, then gives some reaction. I am trying to figure out how to time these entries, guys. How to time the entries around this area. Because look, if I enter down here with a tight SL, what is this, 60 pips most likely, as I do not play stop losses over 28 pips, I would at least be running 1 to 2, 1 to 3 risk reward. But they're always doing the same, manipulating zone, then giving some reaction. So we will see it. It's interesting. It's interesting to look at this. Okay, guys, I'm sprinting to the gym because I am late. I will let you know as soon as I place an entry. All right? Make sure you all subscribe. Go join my free Telegram in bio. And do not miss a single live, guys. But the price always doing the same. This would be already what? From down here, like 80 pip move. We need to figure out how to time those entries, guys. My mission is to figure out how to time entries on the inducement zones. Like once price manipulates inducement zone, how am I going to time my entries to get sniper entries with no drawdown like I always do? That's a mission. So yeah, see you all in the community, guys. Goodbye.